I really don't like having to do videos like this, but uh, the fact of the matter, and let me get to it so I can get the exact notes. Now, Rand Paul, you know, is interrogating. Sorry, I have to get this and pull this one up. Anyways, the whole thing about this. I hereby accuse Rand Paul of being a craven liar and grifter who is playing politics with this virus. I would like to offer our senator who alleges that he is engaging in oversight of Fauci to be auditioning for the role of McCarthy for the 2026, era. The following explanation, and he's auditioning for it, and expose how incredibly misleading his statements have been during this interrogation. Rand Paul has made hay over the reality that Fauci's notes contain the phrase, "The market is not the origin, but the amplifier of it." But this note that he wrote in his journal, it's not actually clear from the note that he's referring to the human version of the virus, of the COVID-19 virus. It remains fully plausible, and in fact, the overwhelming probability is that when he wrote that note, he was referring to the animal version of the virus before it jumped to humans. So this journal does not actually contradict the statements that Fauci has made. And I think that Rand Paul is likely smart enough to know that, but he's also smart enough to know that you probably don't know that. And so he's able to make hay over it because he's a grifter. He's a craven politician who is playing politics with this one. Rand Paul is a liar who is, in all likelihood, smart enough to know that this passage that Fauci made is not actually referring to the human version of the COVID-19 virus, but the virus that existed within raccoon dogs and, bats when he wrote that likely were infected before they were brought to the market.